here. I think we've got bigger problems than what we originally come out for.
Welcome back, YouTube. Couple of jobs I think you're going to learn a lot from. First one is the dreaded intermittent fault. Now, intermittent faults are probably one of the worst faults you can get, because 9 times out of 10 you'll start diagnosing the fault and the boiler will just start working like nothing had ever happened, and you're left scratching your head a little bit, and you have to go back on your years of knowledge just to try and diagnose the fault. And it's an ideal logic with intermittent hot water. So I'll show you that one, but the job does turn on its head a little bit. Let me know what you would have done on that one, because I was left like, have I done the right thing here? And then the next one is a concealed leak. Heart sinks a little bit when customers phone me up with a concealed leak. You don't know what you're going into, but see how we overcome that one. Sometimes you just gotta get in there, get cracking, and do what needs to be done. Just want to thank you all again for your support. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please look at subscribing. It really helped me out. Any questions, you drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Give the video a thumbs up, and let's take a look at this week's work.
So this one, we've got intermittent hot water on the logic. Let's just run the tap, see if it'll do it. Now it's working then. But yeah, sometimes you'll turn the tap on and it won't work. A little bit like that, because that's in there preheat now for 10.5. Yeah, tap's running. So yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be the flat turbine, so they're going to attempt to replace that. But normally when they get about 14 years old, 15 years old like this one, they can snap. Let's give it a try. One thing I like to do is isolate the water. You can do it from there if you want, but I'll just isolate from there and crack the hot water nut. You can hear that sucking in there, because sometimes I've had it where the hot and cold and cross. Didn't know. Got to take it apart on the cold section, water everywhere, so I know now the hot and cold air cross by doing that. So let's have a look. One thing we noticed as well was the staining in here and staining around the sump, so I'm going to get that changed while I'm here as well. But the turbine right at the back there, the first thing we did is take the cap off the trap. That's a rubbish design by Ideal. Thankfully they've changed it now, so you haven't got that problem. Disconnect it off the sump, you can twist, and that will pull out. There we go. Just gives us a bit more access to where we've got to be. So that's the sensor there. Pull that off. And there's our flow turbine. I don't know whether this is going to come out in one piece, but let's give it a try. Out of the way. Right, biggest grips I've got. Because it's coming out anyway, so I don't care if I damage it. Let's see how this feels. I saw it snap till it's come loose. It's turning. And there it is. That's the turbine. See there, it's got some gunk in it there, see? Just there. I mean, we could try cleaning that out. Don't get water on PCB, donut. But to be honest with you, it's just better off replacing it, so yeah, let's put a new one in, see how we get on. So there's a new turbine. Now we're not going to put it back in with our grips because we don't want to damage the thread, so put it in hand tight and then we'll get our spinner in there. Right, so I've got it tightened in now. It went stiff, loose, stiff. So just be careful that you don't cross thread. I don't see how you can, but I was a bit paranoid about that. Yeah, switch back on, put the strap back in. Let's give that a try, see what happens. Alright, boiler's back on. I've tightened up the nut underneath there, nearly forgot. F1 is low water pressure. I need to drain the heating, so let's see what's going on there. Let's put the water on so I can fill up with a flathead in the pocket. Still got the tap on. They'll go over. We'll just wait. Now just wait. There we go. Right, pressure's in. Let's put the water on. So we have got a demand there for hot water. Flow turbine. You see that red light? That means it's steady. What I should have showed you before was that red light was actually blinking. It was blinking, but a solid red light means it's getting the demand. So let's turn that off. So yeah, we know, I reckon that's fixed it, but I'm not going to keep testing it over and over because I need to do the sump. I don't want the boiler to what, so let's pop you back off and let's get the sump done. Right, so you can see the crud around the heat exchanger here. So yeah, I think it's a good shout to replace this, but you can see the brown in there. I mean, it is red hot. I think they've had heating on this morning, but that sometimes can be a sign of a split heat exchanger. I can't make it safe. Someone's got to go on. They need hot water, so the repairs that I'm doing have got to be done. So with the sumps, just get everything out your way. Don't be gentle. You see these tabs? Just get your screwdriver behind and snap, snap. Yeah, just put it down. What you want to get is like a crowbar, long screwdriver right in there. You just want to snap it off. I mean, I'm trying to do it because I'm being lazy with a normal flathead. One thing to mention as well is loosen up the heat exchanger. There's a screw here. I'll take it all the way out, just a little bit. I have got a full video on these sumps, how to replace them. It's worth a watch if you've never done one before, because this one's not going to go into the depth that video does, but you just do them. And then we want to just keep pricing that until we snap it off. Oh, doing it one-handed. Come on. Something like that. Snapped out. That's there we go. The full camera work, but I'm trying to concentrate on where I'm going. Yeah, that should. There we go. One sump all out. So new sump in. You can see there. I'll put some silicone spray on there, silicone on there. What you want to do is just get my boot behind and click it in at the back, and then snap it in at the front. On the side, the other video I've done goes a lot more in depth, but yeah, just going to get that on. That should be the sump done. So I was really struggling to get that on. I'll just found that up the back. One of the tabs, so when you take them out, make sure you lock out all the tabs. So the two tabs in there, that's the one that was stopping me putting it on. Obviously the full ones flew off, so no, there's nothing up the back now. So let's try it again. So that's it all in. We heard the magic pop at the back. I love it when I hear that sound, but you see how the plastic lines up with the metal here? You can run your finger over it, you can tell them meaty. You can actually do that at the back with your fingers. Look at the back here, I can't show it because I can't get the camera up there, but I can feel that that's on. But I will put my analyzer around the back, give it a good sweep test. But yeah, that's the sump all done. Do not forget to tighten these screws back up. Yeah, it's not a bad job that, eh? One other thing I'll do while I'm here is see the injector. I'm going to clean that out as well because it'll take me 2 minutes. It might save a breakdown for the landlord on this one. So yeah, we'll clean that out, clean the condensate trap, all that safety checks, see how we get on. But yeah, can you see the water? It's cooling back up. It's not a good sign that, I'm pretty sure the heat exchanger's gone on this, but so when I first come to the job, I said you're going to need a new turbine, possibly a new manifold, definitely a new sump, because he can't remember when he had it done. But they said the hot water was lukewarm, so I said, well, it could be the diverter, but I can't really tell because the heating's been on. I said, if it's not turbine, it could be the PCB. It's not very often the PCB, it's the turbine most of the time, all the switch on top. But I just covered all the angles basically, so I quoted in between like 350 and £1,000. If it was like PCB diverter, all that, a lot of money. I did quote to replace. I say it's 14 years old. It might be worth replacing, but yeah, I chose to repair, but I'm pretty sure that heat exchanger's gone. Oh, I couldn't really diagnose that at the time. I said the heating had been on and that, but then repairs about to be done to make it safe and get hot water working, so not a lot I can do. I'm just gonna have to put it all back together and test it. So I just took the injector out. You can see that had been cleaned a long time, so a bit of an abrasive pad. You can see, you want that looking shiny brand new. What you can also do as well is the venturi. You can clean up inside there as well. I don't know why it's got water on it though. It's weird. Very weird, but we'll clean it out anyway. But let's get the injector clean first. There we go, it's looking a lot better. Okay, so injector clean, pop him back in. Then we start getting all this back together. This gas valve in, the sump when you order it comes with new washers, so make sure you put them in on the gas valve, but it comes with a new sump plate as well before putting it on that. Pretty sure the exchanger split. Just checking the flue in the loft. Nice surprise. It's actually got brackets on it, so this is well supported. A little bit wonk there, but yeah. Don't honestly that I was expected to come up here and be no brackets, but happy days. Hot water's still running, boiler's still on, from about 5 or 6 times now, on and off, it stayed on. Just doing flue gas analyzer on the hot water. Yeah, everything's looking good on this one. So it's up running, hot water's working safely, but yeah, I don't know how well you get some smell there, because I think they're going to come back in about a week, say pressure case dropping, and we've got it, I know exactly what that is. But, that one's fixed-ish, and you give them hot water, it's working safe, so it's all to do on that. So this one got a concealed leak. You can see there used to be a shower there, but they said when they was using the shower, they was getting drips of water downstairs in the kitchen. You can see it's all told him. That pipe there is going to go into a boss in the salt stack, so I can bet anything it's going to be leaking from there. It says no access, so what I'm thinking about doing is trying to get some of this boxing off here, try and get in and have a look to see what's going on behind there. So yeah, hammer, chisel, let's make a mess. That's where it's been leaking through the ceiling. That's when the customer first noticed it coming down here and leaking on the worktop. So I ain't going to get in there, I'm going to have to knock the box in. Try and save what I can. What I'm going to do is run my multi-tool down the grating here just to see if it will loosen the tiles, so I can just prise them off and yeah, get in there somehow to repair this leak. I don't think it's going to survive, but we'll do what we can. Right, so using an old chisel, you can use a new chisel, but it'll be an old chisel by the time you finish. Managed to get the tiles off all in one piece, top access. Yeah. Still can't say nothing because obviously that's all pipe. I need to get this one out, but what I wanted to check was if I cut there, am I going to hit anything? No. So if I cut down there now, I should be able to get in there. Alright, so this is what we're greeted with. Salt pipe on the top. Shower pipe underneath. Looks a bit of a leak there, don't you? I could be off the toilet. I'll flush the toilet in there to see if that's leaking. However, it's somewhere at the back of that boxing, which I can't get to. This is going to be funny. Okay. What I'll do is pull that pipe out and pull this out and just see what I'm dealing with. So got a bit more access now, but I'll take that side tile off. You can see just here, looks like it's been leaking there, but this goes down to a boss there. But that's the only bit that I can see that it's a bit crusty there. There's nowhere else I can see a leak. What I'll do is I'll just put up 40mm bit of pipe, we can't show pressure washer, just dump a load of water down there and see what gets wet. I've got it. I found it. You see the... hold on. It's on that elbow there. Right at the back. So, yeah, I'll just put my finger on that and it was soaking wet. I can't get the camera angle to be honest with you. Hold on. Yeah, it's that. You see it then? See if it'll drip again. There you go. Right off that elbow. So, freaking hell, we're going to do this. Oh, this is going to be fun, ain't it? Right. Managed to get the old one out. That's the one that was leaking. Yeah. So, I've got a new one in there. figure out now how I'm getting back up and around here, because it is so tight underneath. I mean, ridiculously tight to get in through there, but let's see how we go. Right, after a lot of huffing, puffing, swearing, we've managed to get in, but it was so tight. You can see now I've brought the angle a little bit more out, because it was right in that corner before. All I've done is just cut the boxing out. You can put a new bit of wood in there. That's plenty for what that needs to be, which is just hiding that pipe with the tile stuck on. So that'll be fine. Pushing that in was a bit of a pain, so I'll put depth marks on. I'll need to get to the second one. Yeah, that's a new elbow in there, and it's right into the bottom now. Really, what I'd like to do is take that boss out and get it in solvent well, but it's right underneath the beam, so that'll be too much of a pain. But got to go back in. I'll put some water down there now and see how we go. So to test it, I've got my cartridge on there, elbow, bit of pipe. I'll just put a load of blue bolt all in there. I'm just going to put a load, like about 2 or 3 of them, straight down there, just to see if it leaks. Good if I turn it on. There we go. So I've just been putting tissue underneath there, putting in the cartridge. You can see there's no more leaks. That's wet because when I took the waste pipe out, it leaked everywhere, but there's no more leaks. Let's just flush the toilet quick, just to make sure I haven't disturbed anything underneath there. That looks alright. Nothing at the back there, so yeah. What I might recommend is the customer's thinking about having, well, they've got to have a new shower put in, but they're thinking about moving. So I was just saying, what about if you just clad where the shower's going, new shower in there, and what I would do is I'll probably replace that for solvent weld. Just try and get this tile off here, get behind there, get that bit of wood out of the way, and get some solvent weld in there. Yeah, so I think it'd be a lot better, because that is, yeah, I recommend put the new shower in, they'll disturb that boss joint down there and it'll leak again. But I'd say if you have a new shower, try and get that pipe replaced, but I've run out of time on this one. I only booked it in for a few hours, so yeah, starting taking that off now, putting all new waste pipe in, it's going to run over, but I recommend that. But it's not leaky for now, so yeah, job done. So when you get a job like this, there ain't nothing for it, you just got to make access. So, but I managed to save all the tiles so they can be put back as and when needed.
So there you go, that ideal. It's just one of them. I couldn't have foreseen what was going to happen, and I did give the landlord all the options on that one. Did he make the right choice? I don't think he did. I did say I don't mind which one I do, repair or replace. He chose to repair. We just have to see how long we get out of that one. And the concealed leak, like I said, just get in there. You got to do what's got to be done. The customer's going to look at putting a new shower tray in. I did say upgrade it to solvent weld afterwards. And on a personal note, I just want to say thank you to everybody that helped out with the Just Giving page. In the end, managed to raise over £2,500, which was absolutely incredible. So thank you all for your support on that. Honestly, means a lot. Thank you. And I will catch you on the next one.